Kyshawn George of the Washington Wizards is having a breakout start to the NBA season. Let's roll some film. Arguably the biggest improvement he's made is in his jumper. Kyshawn made only 32.2% of his threes last season. That's up to 54.8% so far this year. Obviously, he's not going to make more than half of his threes the entire year, but if you look at the way he's shooting it, the jumper just looks a lot better, looks a lot smoother, looks a lot cleaner. He's getting into it quicker with a quicker release, and it's come to the point that the Wizards are running late game plays for him to get off one of those quick release jumpers. Maybe the most encouraging part of his shooting, though, is that it's not just catch and shoot stuff. He's doing the creation himself. Last year, 92% of his three-point baskets were assisted. This year, that number is down to 70%. That's encouraging because it shows that he can do the on-the-ball creation stuff to create his own looks, which he wasn't doing last year. Speaking of self-creation, we got to talk about the stuff that he's doing on the drive. Last year, 57% of his two-point baskets were assisted. This season, that number is down to just 25%, and he's getting to his drive stuff in a variety of ways. He's using speed, which is pretty surprising considering he didn't test out as a great athlete at the combine, but a lot of times he's just using craft to be able to get to his spots. He's also just a really strong dude. He's only listed at 6'7", 200, but the way he's playing this year, he's got to be up into the 210, 215 range at least. He gets on these drives and he gives a little shoulder bump, and he's able to create the space he needs to knock down jumpers or get all the way to the rim. I also really like what he's doing with the way that he paces his drives. You can see on this possession against the Sixers that he comes around the screen, puts Tyrese Maxey on his back and gets him in jail and sort of propels himself toward the rim to finish over Embiid. And then there's the passing, and this stuff is really encouraging because the Wizards are basically trusting him to play a lot of point forward this year, using him on the ball way more often than they did a season ago. He's struggling a little bit with turnovers, but with the way he's passing and the adventurous looks that he's making, you can take that, especially for someone who's only 21 years old and still developing. You can see that he's making some really nice looks and not just the easy ones. Like, yeah, there are the easy ones, which is great, but there are also a lot of passes behind him or all the way across the court. There's stuff like this one on a give and go to be able to get Cam Whitmore a shot in the middle of the lane. He doesn't make it, but it's a really good look. Then you get him on the drive again, a wraparound pass to the corner for three. Last year, he averaged 2.5 assists per game. This year, despite playing only 6 more minutes a night, he's all the way up at 5.2 assists per game, and it's because he's doing a lot of stuff like this. He's even made inbound passes exciting because he keeps hitting his teammates on back doors from the baseline. All this stuff is really, really exciting. Should we expect him to play at quite this level for the remainder of the season? Maybe, maybe not, but he looks really, really good so far. Like a building block for the Washington Wizards. Thank you for watching Last Night in Basketball. I'm Jared Dubin. Like and subscribe below. Head over to lastnightinbasketball.com and subscribe today.